Thank you for tuning in to my presentation today. My name is Jake DePalian, and I will be discussing the public sites of importance from the Yamato Kingdom period in Japan. So, first off is the Asukadera Temple. The Asukadera Palace is one of the most culturally significant sites from the Yamato Kingdom period. Located in the Nara Prefecture region, this temple is one of the oldest existing temples in all of Japan. The temple was constructed in 588 AD with the introduction of Buddhism in the Yamato Kingdom as a shrine to the Buddha. The present ruler of the time, Soga no Umaku, recruited Korean artisans to construct the temple, as Buddhism was spread to Japan through interaction and trade with the Korean people, who had been practicing the religion prior. At this point in Yamato history, Buddhism was yet to be a widely accepted religion, so this temple was somewhat of a symbolic turn of the age. Thus, the Asukadera Temple became the first permanent capital of Japan's history. In terms of preservation status, the current state of the Asukadera Temple is not nearly as grandiose as its original version. Primarily, this is due to the relocation of the capital and subsequently the five-story pagoda, which is a style of Japanese tower architecture that was within the temple itself. Furthermore, due to natural disasters such as earthquakes and fires, the temple has experienced considerable deterioration. Despite these changes, a reconstruction of the Asukadera can be traced back to the Edo period, signifying the cultural importance of this landmark within the whole of the Japanese culture, seeing as they were willing to put so much resources and effort into restoring it to its former glory. Today, the temple remains a popular tourist attraction. The Asukadera is the oldest Buddhist temple in Japan and contains the oldest Buddha statue to date in Japan, constructed in 609 AD. To many, this temple is a site of incredible religious and cultural significance based on its primacy alone. Furthermore, many travel to Asukadera for the annual bell ringing ceremony at midnight on the new year, when the bell of the main hall of the temple is rung a total of 108 times, and during the ceremony, ginger tea is served to the faithful participants who have traveled to the temple. Another site of particular importance to the public from the Yamato Kingdom period of Japan is the Mozo Furuichi Kofun Group. Situated above the Osaka Plain, the Mozo Furuichi Kofun Group consists of 49 kofuns, which roughly translates to old mounds in English. These were constructed as burial places for the members of the elite class of the Yamato period. These key-shaped mounds were constructed during the Kofun period, which is from the 3rd century to the 6th century, and contained valuable artifacts, such as armor, weapons, and other decorative trinkets. Additionally, these tombs are typically decorated with haniwa, which are cylinder-like clay figures, usually representative of people, animals, and differing houses. Thus, the intricacy of these tombs is nothing short of a testament to the high status and power of the elite class who rested in these mounds. In the modern day, these mounds are protected by multiple government agencies due to their cultural significance. Several laws have been passed to protect sites such as the Mozo Furuichi Kofun Group, such as the Imperial House Law and Nation Property Acts. Inevitably, these earthly tombs are subject to erosion, diluted water quality of surrounding moats, and unkept vegetation. However, these issues are actively managed by local governments. Furthermore, the urbanization of the Osaka region that occurred throughout the 20th century challenged the protection of these sites, yet they remain as true to form as possible. While the Kofun group consists of 49 different tombs, there are 3 major kofun which hold a particular importance to the public: the Nintoku Tenno Ryu, the Ojin Tenno Ryu, and the Sudo Shirayama. The first, The Nintoku Tenno-ryu was constructed in the middle of the 5th century. This kofen is an astounding 840 meters in length and is surrounded by a large moat. It's really known for being longer than the other kofens. But perhaps even more impressive is the Ojin Tenno-ryu kofen. It's known for its astounding height of being 36 meters tall, and for reference, that is about the length of a 12-story building. The construction of this site demanded the most soil of any project in Japan's history, and the massive keyhole-shaped mound amounts to a total of 425 meters in length. It was constructed in the early 5th century, and it's popular among tourists due to it being surrounded by Japan's signature cherry blossom trees and its typical field of flowers. It's considered to be one of the most beautiful tourist destinations in all of Japan. Finally, the Pseudo Shirayama Kofen is the oldest keyhole-shaped burial mound to be constructed in the Yamato period. It's believed that it was constructed in the late 4th century. At 210 meters in length, this tomb is surrounded by a double moat and is considered to be one of the most popular tourist attractions regarding the Mozo Furichi Kofen group, which is largely due to the climbability of the mound for tourists. That's very uncommon among these sites. Additionally, a special haniwa was extracted from the location, which depicts a waterbird figure and is officially listed as important cultural property of Japan. Last, but certainly not least, is the Katora Tomb. Located in the Nara Prefecture, the Katora Tomb is a site of major significance to the public due to the rich history of its artifacts. The tomb itself is a burial mound, believed to be the final resting place of a high-ranking elite. The construction date of the tomb is often debated, but it is believed to have been constructed just before 700 AD. The structure is that of soil on the outside and stone within. The chamber of the tomb is about 1 meter in both height and width, while being 2.4 meters long. Although the burial chamber is small in size, the artwork within holds a large importance to archaeological studies for the Yamato period. Seeing as the tomb consists largely of soil and stone in its structure, it has been subject to erosion over the course of several centuries. That being said, there are several active and current efforts to preserve and restore the tomb to its original state, as well as a newfound museum built right outside of the site. Furthermore, the murals and star chart that were discovered within the tomb have been relocated to this museum for protection purposes. This site holds less of a public importance as an actual structure, and more so by the star chart and murals discovered within its interior. Many travel to the Katora Tomb to visit its museum and learn about the history and astrological phenomena. Most notably, the ceiling of the burial tomb displays a star chart that is believed to be much older than the site itself, which was likely created around 200 AD. The star chart consists of 68 constellations in totals, with these little gold dots representing stars. As you can see here, there's 3 layers of circles, which are supposed to be representative of an understanding of orbital rotation of stars, such as the sun. The center displays the polar star, and furthermore, it is believed that this star chart records the night sky in China rather than Japan. So the mysterious and ancient star chart has attracted tourists to the site from all over the world, mostly in the likes of those interested in archaeology. It should also be noted that on all 4 sides of the tombs, there are murals depicting one cardinal direction each, and they're each represented by a different animal. You can see here that this is the black tortoise of the north, but there was also the azure dragon of the east, the red bird of the south, and the white tiger of the west. Ultimately, the influence of astrology within the Katora Tomb is a testament to the increasing cultural interactions between China, Korea, and Japan throughout the Yamato period, seeing as the star chart was recorded in either Korea or China. It's not exactly known where this was recorded. But similar to the widespread adoption of Buddhism during this period, it really does reveal a lot about the culture and its interactions. Thank you for tuning in today. Here is a full list of my works cited, and I hope that you had a great time watching this informational video.